Madison in April, usually the last weekend of April, and different farms compete with their animals for events and stuff like that. And the fleece, you enter your animals in fleece shows, and they have like walking fleece shows with your animals. So you put them into another category and try to get your first place.
Wow.
And see how your animals are competing, because you're going for the higher microns. You want softer fleece, higher microns. So there's a lot of vendors there, like everything alpaca, have classic alpaca. The alpaca guy, they all have booths there, so you can also buy. We buy a lot of stuff there.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
'cause now you're not paying for the shipping or anything. So we take a
Got
lot
it.
of things.
So how many alpacas do you guys have in the farm?
There are. You can go out and look. They're working on. We have all the Koreas right now.
Oh,
in the
we
second pen, and because they're gonna go in the barn
Oh,
when
okay.
it gets really
When it gets
all
really
that rain,
cold.
and it's gonna be cold again. We brought them in so they wouldn't get sick. But you
Oh.
can go out and look at them. They go all the way down to the very last pen. But I have 9. I have 9 at my house. The older boys down the road, and otherwise the last pen are all the younger boys.
Oh, okay.
Well, they're gonna stay
Welcome back. Thank you. Oh, so cute. Awesome. This is a really nice place.
It is, yeah. Nice job.
Look at this, shop. Oh my God.
They like these?
Yeah.
Hey, look at alpacas. So pretty. Hola. Hi. Hi, folks.
Hey, you don't have any food.
Hi. I don't have any food. Oh, they don't want to say hello.
They've got to get to know you.
Come on. You want to say hello?
Hi.
No? Okay. They're so cute. So she said that they make a lot of stuff themselves over here, huh? That is really cute. So why don't you talk to us about it?
These are our boys here. We use them for breeding, some of them. That guy right there.
Mm-hmm.
We will not use him because he pushed out a blue eye baby, which means that baby is half blind and it can lead to deafness, so we don't want to use that. So if we would breed her, we don't want to cause more of those babies.
Oh.
These are our females here. Down there, those are yearlings that were just born last year.
Okay.
This guy right there is 3 years old, and that's our biggest breeding boy right there.
Oh, okay.
Well,
A lot of those kids
no,
are
I think
out of parents.
Okay, huh? So what do they eat? Can you please tell us what do they eat?
They eat hay, and for snack time they like to eat carrots and beans.
So why is some of them are white and some of them are color?
Well, that's just the way that when they're breeding, that's the way that they got out. So if we use a white male and then a white female, a lot of times it comes out white. But if we use like a brown male and a white female, the boy usually pushes out brown.
Oh, gotcha. So how many alpacas do you guys have all together? Do you know?
We have like 68, I think, or 60
Oh my.
in the
the
60s.
thing is,
Got it. And what time do you guys open here so everybody knows?
At 10 o'clock on Saturdays and Sundays.
10 o'clock Saturday, Sundays only?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. It's so pretty. So how long do they live? Do you know? Their life
20
expectancy?
to 25 years old.
20 to 25 years old. Wow. Hi, little one. And we have a little kitty cat here. Hi. Hi, kitty. That is awesome. So do they fight between them?
These guys are teenagers about right there, and then the ones at my grandpa's sister's 9 over there. They get fighting teeth, and so we move them over there when they get strong enough, and they can fight over there.
Ah, gotcha. That is absolutely gorgeous. So why did you guys separated the boys from the girls?
Just because we don't want them breeding anywhere, because we usually breed them from spring to summer, and we don't want it carrying into winter because we don't want any problems.
Oh, got it. So it's just prevention for winter. So when it gets really cold and we get a lot of snow here in Pier, what do you guys do? Where do they sleep in?
They live in those shelters or they stay out here. So there you guys are good, stay out here. If problems occur with just one of them, we'll move them into that barn. But the little ones in that second pen over there, we'll bring them in the barn if it gets really cold.
Oh, gotcha. Got it. So during the winter time, do they do any exercise or anything like that?
No, they just do their daily basis, I guess.
Oh, okay. So what make you guys graze the alpacas and not cows or?
My grandpa wanted cows, but then my grandma, she said, my grandma's small, and so she didn't want to be dealing with those getting plowed over. So my grandma goes, why don't we get alpacas? And my grandpa looked into them and he started liking them more and more. And so now we have a farm.
Oh, good for you guys. Good for you. So you guys open in winter time too, or yes? Awesome. So my husband and I were at the shop, and I see that you guys make a lot of clothing out of it. Did you work on that too yourself?
No, I don't. My grandpa's sisters make products from.
Oh, well, thank you so very much. What was your name again?
Addison.
Addison. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Awesome. So what is your kitty's cat's name?
Well, Smokey or Thunder is one.
Smokey or Thunder? Oh, okay.
Grandpa, can I touch her? What?
Okay.
Or RPD. No, RPD's too fast.
Am I allowed to go there too? Can I come in?
Yeah, I can
Okay.
catch one for you too.
You can catch? Okay, hon.
And I
Sounds
can
good.
bring it out here.
Okay. Let me put mine. You want to help? Thank you, hon. Oh my goodness, I get to come in. Ay, qué emoción. Hi, guys. Hi.
Austin, you coming?
Hi.
Austin, go that way. Where are you?
That is so cute. So how old is the baby now?
This one, they're born in July or August. Or
Oh, wow. Look at that. So do you have any names for these animals by any chance?
Well, we breed the girls for when they're older, so we can use them.
Mm-hmm.
And then the boys will use as studs.
Oh my God, that is so adorable. Come on, can I say hello? Hi. That is really cool. So she was born in July, folks. Just to give a heads up, that's what it sounds like. You don't have to catch them, hon. It's okay.
It's okay, I can.
Yeah, it's all right. Wow, look at that. That is so pretty. Wow. And then we got two of them eating here. Oh, you got one. Oh, look at this. Oh, you're so cute. Hi.
Yeah? Okay.
Wow. That is so cute. They were born in July, I was told. Wow. Thank you. Appreciate that. That is really cool.
Her name is, this one's Queen too. Queenie too. Their mom's a queen.
Here, I'll come up.
No, we already got a princess. So this one's Reagan's queen too, because Reagan's here in this one.
Oh, gotcha.
Here, come on.
They feel so soft.
Now if you open up, you see the crimp and everything in there?
So nice and warm too.
Okay, the crimp in there, that's what you're looking for. To breed them for the crimp and the softness. Now this one's really fine.
Wow.
It's a fine animal. Aren't you sweet, boy? You get this.
Oh, so cute.
Now this one has the same personality as your mom.
Oh,
It's a sweetie.
But you can see the
wow.
ears.
Yep, I see the ears, and usually that happens when you pollinate your mom. They have some things like that on their mom. They
Hi,
rub it,
buddy.
rub out.
Hi.
As-
You're so
as they get older,
cute.
they worry about lice and stuff like that.
Yeah.
How about
Wow.
you get Olivia out here?
Olivia?
Go ahead, help me catch Olivia.
That is awesome.
This is Olivia's mom right here. This is Charlotte.
Oh,
Okay. Now, see the fleece? It's really different fleece. It is.
let's see. All right. Yeah,
Oh, sweetie, it's okay. It's okay.
yeah, it's
honey,
all
honey.
right.
We ain't gonna hurt you. Yeah. We're okay. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
it's okay. It's okay.
Open now,
It's
open
all
now.
right. It's okay.
Now this one has really nice fleece. Okay, she's not quite as fine as that other little one,
Mm-hmm.
but she has super fleece. Now, when we breed them, we try to get fleece from the nose to the toes. Okay, you notice this one does. Okay, you notice those two sires. The one sire had it right from the nose to the toes. Okay, this
It's
is
okay.
out of Reagan.
It's
He
okay.
throws everything he throws. It's just like this. We just love him. We just
Aw.
love him. Now we got one more sire in there. RPD. Can you catch RPD?
Sure.
Wow. Thank you for the whole explanation.
We got another sire in there. That's why I want to show you the difference of the sires. Okay, you know, those last two, they look pretty much like.
Mm-hmm.
I know it is.
So beautiful.
Somewhat. We'll get there. That's fine. Now,
Oh,
he's the one, that little one, that little light one that was standing behind.
yes.
This is his fleece.
Oh, let's see. Don't hurt yourself, hon. You okay? Is it too heavy for you?
Now this is Royal Pure, Regal Pure Beauty here.
Okay.
And it's really soft.
Wow.
But she's got the fleece where you want it. Nose and toes. You got all that stuff that the hair's getting in your eyes, isn't it, honey bunny?
So probably for winter time, they don't get that cold, is it?
The moms don't. Now these guys, even though they got super fleece, it's fine. And they don't have the body mass to stay warm.
Oh.
Okay, now when they push, they lay on their legs and feet underneath them, so they stay warm that way. It's okay. Reflection, mom's right over there. And so the key is, like I told you before, we bring those in barn. It's really, really cold at night, or really, really windy.
Uh-huh. Or when it gets super cold, like
Yeah.
minus.
Okay, oh, she says,
Awesome.
open it up.
That is absolutely the best. And look at the kitty cat.
That's funny. Yeah, so that one, he's got a little longer fleece. Now, as far as colors go,
Yes.
you can breed for colors.
Oh, okay.
And what I'll say is you can, obviously Reagan, his primary color is brown.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you're talking black and white and red. Okay. Everything's a variation of that.
Oh,
So
okay.
whatever's dominant. What happens is the mom's dominant red color is the same color as the male. Your odds, I'm saying 85-90%, are it's going to be that color or some shade of it.
Wow.
Because if it's a primary color, they each have a primary color, they each have a secondary color. If either one of those match up, that's the color it's going to be. So after you breed these animals enough, you know what your primary color
You know the
is.
primary color.
Like Kate came out of Princess.
Bless you,
This
hon.
is that brown one just walking around the corner there.
Uh-huh.
She's the oldest one I got. She's the first one I bought.
Okay.
And pretty much everything that she puts out is brown, dark brown to brown. Now, Kate is a big black, but it's still brown.
So it depends how they breed.
Yeah, depends upon how the two match up. You know, so her primary color is brown. So everything she's put out has been brown. Charlotte's one of her offspring.
Got
The
it.
one that was right up here with Julia.
Got it.
Now, probably it's 11 months, 10 days, no gestation. 2 years ago, we had one that was 13 and a half months.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, when we breed our animals, we breed them to come through in June, July, and August.
Got
We
it.
have some in the late part of May and some in the early part of September, depending on how much we push back. But when it comes to, they're usually pretty much right on. So 2 weeks before their due date, we'll check them out during the day. Now, up until 2 years ago, every animal that I had born was born between sunrise and noon. Now,
Oh,
that's something that's
that is very.
It's back in, and obviously they don't stay in a barn in South America anymore.
Mhm,
So they
yeah.
have to be able to move by the time it starts to get dark out. 2 years ago, we check every half hour or hour, 45 minutes, somewhere in there. We come walk down this, you know which ones are due. We'll check.
Gotcha. Okay.
Now, my grandkids stayed with me all summer. They stayed here a lot with me. And that's our job, right? So I go by, and of course, at once 13 and a half months, I'd almost given up. When they're pregnant, you think the little ones will show the most. It's not.
Got it.
The little ones just hide everything because they only have a little small body. Everything's in that little.
That is small body.
Anyhow, this is. Right here, right? Right now. Okay.
Got it.
Yeah, we're bumping the corner, and as I walk down, you know, I just walk by her, nothing, she's just laying down. And I said, there she's having a procrea.
Oh, okay.
So when they normally are born, they come out with their head in their front feet. The mom's normally standing up.
Okay.
As their head gets out, their eyes are open, they're seeing, they're breathing, and everything.
Oh my.
Okay, so they're as far as getting it from their mom's over with then, they're breathing. And this one, the water didn't break. So we were really worried about it. So we threw out in the field, we broke the water.
Okay.
And I don't know how long she was there. She might have been a whole half hour. That was in the
Oh
water.
my.
And so it took us quite a while. Then, of course, we got out in the field, and her placenta was so thick, all the water sacs weren't breaking. So every time she pushed out, it just come right back and push out.
Wow.
So we got everything. We got her to come out, got her born. Of course, I thought she was dead.
Oh.
Thought he was dead. And he said, come on, Grandpa, we got to get warm now. Mind this is the end of July. And she's shivering, of course, the baby's shivering.
Yeah.
So we got her up here, and Addie took care of it and air dried it and put the heater on it and just played with her and everything.
Play with the belly, huh?
Yeah. So after,
Good job.
Normal for an alpaca when they're born, first 15, 20 minutes, they pick up their head. Now, moms don't do anything like a cow or a horse. They don't lick them. They don't do anything. Of course, you notice that their tongues don't come out too far. Okay?
Yeah.
They're standing there watching. That's what they do. They watch for predators. And it's up to the Cree to stand up. After it holds the head up, kind of wobble to get up. Takes about another 15 minutes to a half hour. Within the first hour, hour and a half, they're standing up. They're trying to find mom. Once they find mom, they lock on. That's it. They're fine.
Wow.
So that first day, those first 8 hours, we keep them separate. So they're bonded really tight. And we'll take in one of these little green pens. We'll make a pen, put them out on grass, and keep an eye on watching everything. Well, she had him in the pen for what, 2 hours?
A long time.
Long time. And he wasn't moving too much.
Oh.
Finally, he got his eyes and everything open. And of course, Addie was talking to him the whole time. So after about 3 hours, we got him to stand up. He couldn't stand up by himself, but we held him up because they want a nurse. So we got him to nurse. And then I handed her Tree because I couldn't get out. Mom wouldn't let me out of the gate. Yeah, right. So I handed her the tree, and of course, up to that point, they love animals. They're still kind of leery about them, right?
Yeah.
After that point, I didn't have to worry about her.
Oh. So you said that you buy your first alpaca how long ago?
12 years ago.
12 years ago. Wow. And then they start reproducing, or?
Oh yeah. Well, actually, I bought. We started with 2 males just to see how they were to raise. Okay. And then I bought 3 bred females from California.
Oh.
Found them online. Never saw them. I just saw the genetics. I mean, I learned a lot in the first few years.
California.
Yeah.
Wow.
Anyhow, my sisters bought. I talked my sisters into going with me on this, and they bought 4 or 5 animals from Iowa.
Oh.
So we had
okay.
different animals.
Gotcha. So what make you guys get alpacas and not like cows, horses?
I was getting ready to retire, okay, and I wanted to do something after I retired.
Yeah.
And I was thinking these steers and stuff like that, pigs. And my wife says, who's a lot smaller than I am, says, you know, you might be able to do it now, but you know, down the road, you ain't gonna want to mess with those steers and everything. And I said, you're right. She said, why don't you look into alpacas? I had no idea what they were. So we researched it for a couple of years before we did it. We went to shows. They got shows all over. Checked them out and I said, that's good. We'll try that.
Good. Well, good job. It looks amazing, and I see that you guys make a lot of products over there in the shop.
Well, here it is. The United States is nowhere near South America as far as products.
Uh-huh.
The reason being is when you shear one of these animals, you get anywhere from 3 to 10 pounds off. Okay. Now, I say that 3 to 10 pounds off everything. If you shear between, when you lay them down and shear them, that middle part, that's called the blanket. I'll show you a blanket.
Okay, let's see.
See what?
Oh, that's not. Oh, they got chicken soup over here. Wow, look at that. Beautiful chickens as well. Oh my. Wisconsin lifestyle, people. Check this out. All right. Let's see.
Yeah, take it out. Oh,
Oh my.
it's the one that's in the pen.
Nice and warm in here.
It's warm now. This is a blanket. Okay, now what we normally do when we shear it,
Okay.
this actually, okay, now the outside, it's all tore up. But you notice the dirt stays on the outside. We never wash them or never shampoo them or nothing, never clean them off. This is the outside, okay? This is where the dirt stays. This is close to the animal, okay? Now, so put your hand in here, okay? So this is what's after you. When I talked about that crimp and everything, you see it in here, okay?
Oh, I see. Gotcha.
Okay. Okay. So what this is what we can make the yarn out of. Okay. Here's you can see the crimp really easy here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what we do on this table, it's got these holes in them. We actually take it, we shake all the dirt out of it that we get. We pull the dirt off of it, and we pull the primary hairs out. Now I say primary hairs. Hairs, the straight hairs.
Oh.
Okay. See how straight that is?
Yes.
Okay, those are primary hairs. But the primary hairs, when these animals, you know, when I first started,
Mm-hmm.
primary hairs are here to go straight up. Here's a big one. Okay? Now it's all hanging in there.
Yeah.
You know how straight that is?
Mhm.
There's no crimp to it, okay? That's dirty. And secondary hairs, those are the little hairs that go around it. They actually go around the primary hair. That's stuff that's used for fleece. That's real soft stuff.
Oh, okay.
Now, if you get one primary hair and you get 50 hairs around it, okay, that's okay. Okay, what you're really looking for is 500, maybe 750 hairs, because the more hairs you have around each hair, each primary hair, the smaller they're going to be.
Got it.
So right now you're talking about a Korea being 12 and 13 micron. That's how you're judging hair. You know, and when I started, you were lucky if you had one 18, 19.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh.
So now you're getting it finer and finer. So what that means is you're getting more and more hairs around those primary hairs. And that's what you're after.
Wow.
So it gives you,
Engineer.
when you get, I don't know if you've ever been in a shop, you go to the store, you'll see that when I first started, everything was about warmth. It was warm, okay? Hairs are out, the natural insulator, all that stuff. And everything you did was warm. It was hats, it was gloves, it was socks and everything like that. But now because the fleece is getting so much finer, the hair's getting finer, you can actually make real fine things, delicate things, okay? Blouses, you can make everything out of it.
Wow.
Oh.
Regular textile.
Like that
There you go.
sounds, yeah.
But the kicker is to get somebody to do that for you out of 3 to 10 pounds, and this is just 3/4 of that 3 to 10 pounds. They want tons, okay? So you have to have a lot of animals. So you either have to have a lot of animals or you got to have people working together. So that's what
Working.
we want to do. Not only that, because of that fleece getting finer and finer, now there's different grades. There's 6 grades. Okay, so not only do they want tons, they also want tons of just certain grades.
Oh,
So you
wow.
almost need the co-op.
And we've
Good
had
concept.
we've had them through the years.
Yeah.
They just don't last because people come. See, I'll walk her around 2 or 3 more times and she stops. She says, "Okay, I guess it's me." So
Wow.
it just takes time.
How funny.
You just figure that out.
How funny though.
But they're smart.
That's intriguing.
Yeah.
They're a smart animal.
Very nice.
So yeah,
Well-
this is it. So when you talk about an animal that has a lot of fine teeth, and so it's virtual. So that's what you want the most amount of weight you can. So you're looking for the length. And you're also looking for the crimp. Now, something in these is 2 different breeds. There's a Wakaya breed and a Surrey breed. Now, a Surrey breed is a little finer animal, And instead of having the poop comes out like a teddy bear, they actually have kind of like dreadlocks that come out.
Oh, wow.
So as it grows longer, it pulls away from the skin.
Oh, okay.
So they can actually go a couple years before they have to shear 'em. Before they're stepping on it, then they got to shear 'em. But these guys are too hot because these guys just get warmer and warmer.
Awesome.
Come and go. And of course, people disagree with what the co-op wants to do, and well.
As always, there's nothing new on that.
So this, okay, we go to shows, we still go to shows, okay, we bring in animals to shows, but first of all, we want to make sure we stay up with what's going on, okay, and the show's the perfect place to do it. You get most of our stuff made in the yard, we sell the yard, people make stuff. Now, we take them to a show, you go to a halter class, and they'll judge the animal, and they'll judge the fleece on the animal, so it's a 60-40. The animal's important, not like a dairy cow or stuff like that. It's important that it has good feet and legs, good teeth, good mouth, and a good digestive system. Those are two things you worry about. Anything else doesn't make a difference. Whether they're big or small or other stuff, doesn't make a difference.
So did you give him any vitamins or
Yes.
any kind of like chemicals?
Okay. Now, Missouri, we feed them this is the hay we feed.
The hay, okay.
Okay. Now this is just orchard grass. Okay. Orchard grass is like about 12% protein. You don't want them above
That's it.
13%. 13% is what is good for. That's first crop in spring, and I really don't period eat this. Okay. Now this one's got a little clover in it too. They really don't like the clover, but if you see the grass, okay. Now this is first crop. They don't like the stalks, so if you go out there where their feeders are, the stalks are on the ground. That's what they eat.
That's what explains why they're there.
Got it. It makes sense. Awesome.
That's that same hay. This is second crop.
More grass.
Okay, it's the same. Okay, now it's grass. Now orchard grass stays nice and green. Okay, this stuff was especially late because our year.
So wet.
Oh.
Okay, now normally we would bale first one at the end of May. Okay, so it's still, we'll still feed it. Now this is second crop. Each crop gets finer and finer. Okay,
Got
more
it.
protein too, so you gotta keep an eye on protein. So if it's at 12% protein, you feed them vitamins and minerals, and of course, get any kid to eat anything, you throw a little sugar in there, they'll eat it, right? It's the same thing with the Missouri.
Got it.
Our stuff, we feed them that stuff, and they throw some molasses in there. That's the sugar that gets them going.
Now is alpacas eatable? Can you eat their
Sorry?
meat? Can you eat their meat as well, or how is?
Yes.
Oh, you can, huh?
You know, that was a $64,000 question, or the question nobody wanted to ask, because in South America they take everything, they use everything in the animal. Okay. You're not going to raise these animals for meat, because they're just not that big enough. The average size of the animal is 140, 160 pounds. Okay.
Big
Now-
deer. Okay.
Yeah.
Big deer.
Well, no, we have some 200 pounders. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, really? To get that?
But just like any animal, the younger the animal, once they're adults, the younger the animal, the better it tastes, right? These guys are no different. So we raise them for fleece. So as long as they have fleece, good fleece, we'll keep them. When they get to the point where the fleece isn't good enough for yarn, then you got to decide to do something.
Got it.
I have one animal in this farm that's going to keep, okay, regardless, because she paid her way. That was the first one I got.
Got it. Okay.
Otherwise, when it comes time, then they got to go. And of course, that time for this farm is usually, down the road some. And you talk about males. You're talking about an animal that keeps its finest for 8 to 10 years.
8 to 10 years.
Okay?
Got it.
Some of them will start losing already at 3 or 4.
Oh,
So
okay.
you know that animal's not going to last too long. So when you use a male and you want that genetic part, you want to make sure that he keeps, the offspring keep it for longer.
Got it. Yes, absolutely.
So that's how come it takes so long to know, to know you have a good sire or not.
Got it. Wow.
Okay, so, so anything over 2 or 3 years, that's where you're making the sausage and jerky and burger and stuff like that. And of course, that means you're putting pork in it, beef in it, and everything else.
Additives, right. Yeah, mixing.
Awesome.
Up in that point, a lot of breeders will know that they don't want any more males, certain males around, so they will butcher them at 18 months a year, or 2 years, I'm sorry. And you'll be able to buy roasts and stuff like that. And of course, chops, you're not gonna,
Smaller cuts of everything.
You
sure.
think deer are small enough. So they usually make them in the roast and stuff. Do they have good taste? I personally don't think so, but I like to eat. I like
So
pork.
you tried them before then? Oh, okay.
So that was even at the shows. I mean, AOA is now finally starting to think that because it's reality. I mean, because
Yeah,
you're not
absolutely.
gonna
Yeah.
keep them the variant.
Right.
I mean, it's not
No.
something you're gonna do. So the other part is what you're gonna do with it. And they're finally realizing that okay, not every animal has a good place. Not every animal has a place. So something has to be done.
Very, very nice.
Of course, a lot of people don't want to hear about that.
It's a touchy subject, especially when they're your family.
Oh,
Yeah, because they're your
It's not an
family.
easy thing.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
yes, but it's still business.
Yeah,
At the
of
same
course
time,
it
it's a
is.
business. Now, I tell you, I can talk how I feel about it. My sisters don't feel the same way I do. I mean, if they're animals, see, I don't care what it costs. So
Yeah.
it's okay, but for me, it's a business. I'm in a business, not to make money, but it's not a hobby.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's a lifestyle. There's nothing about this that you can just come,
Come
spend
up
a
This
couple
is the
weeks.
board. And this just the board. And when we shear them,
That's the scale.
that's our scale. But
Oh, I
the
see.
bolts down there, another one over there. We have 2 stations here. The other eye bolts are against the wall over there. Okay, you take the animals and lay them down, you stretch them out. 'Cause
Oh.
they're flea animals, so
Okay.
they don't like being taken off their feet. They don't like being picked up. They don't like anything. Okay? So you actually, the best thing for them to do is take them, lay right on the ground, stretch them out, and they can't move. That way you can shear them and get everything.
And get everything shamed. Oh, wow.
Less stress for them.
Yes.
It's stress for a while, but it's over with. Right. In fact, they're smart. They're very smart animals. I mean, I got an animal that would watch me open the gate all the time. If I forgot to lock it as I walked away. And the thing is, if that one's out, everyone else right behind.
There you
They
go.
know it. They just know it. I mean, I can open up the gate, walk in there, pick up their bean pile, and all of a sudden, you look at the feeders. Nobody at the feeders. They're all gone. I had one that was smart enough that where I just kind of push it shut where they'd have to push it to open up. Smart enough, she'd pick her feet up and kick it.
Wow.
kidding.
Sounds
They
like
do it.
they got their own personalities then.
They do. They do. In
Wow.
fact, I had one. I don't have her anymore. But she's a black. Now when we shear them, we shear the lightest colors first. And in between each color, you sweep everything up, clean it up. Okay, you don't want any.
No blending. Got it. Makes
So
sense. Yeah.
she's black. Okay. She watched all the whites go through, the fawns go through, the browns go through, and it comes the bay blacks, then comes blacks. And all the other ones were coming back in the pen, all sheared off, so she knew what was going on. Came up to put a halter on her, no problem. And we started walking toward the gate, boom, down she went, she wouldn't move. And I couldn't pick her up, and she's a bigger animal, so I couldn't carry her. So I got all the shearers came over to do the rest. So when it came, she was the last one, they came over, they picked her up, one of each had carried her in here, stretched her out, sheared her, she cried like a baby.
Oh.
And when she was done, she popped up, put the halter on her, and she pranced back. They're just smart. When you come to shear them, I used to, not shear them, but breed them. I used to put a halter, carry a halter and put a lead around my neck. They know exactly what's going on there. And I go in and go around shelter. When I first got them, I thought I really had to catch them. Well, they have a routine. Okay, they give up. They're a flea animal. They will give up in the end. So walking around the shelter, I used to chase them around the shelter.
Not anymore. No.
That ain't gonna work. I said, that's a waste of my time. So I walked around the shelter. One by one, they drop off. And if they dropped off, you didn't bother them. They just stand there and watch. And you chase the rest of them around. If one of them came by, the one that dropped off, she'd spit her off. Say, get out of here. He's down after me. Okay? So
Got it.
finally, usually it's always the last one left.
Nope, I just saw them there.
So what make you guys think about alpacas and not something different than this?
They're not, they're not, they wick moisture is the biggest thing. That's why it keeps your feet warm. So as kids, we used to put 2-3 pair of socks on in our boots.
Oh, okay.
And then our feet probably sweat more.
Yes.
We probably got colder. But the boots were probably filled out and they fit us. So they always wore big feet. They were a little bigger, or you could grow into them the next year. I think that's how it was for most kids.
It was.
Yeah.
Or you were wearing the ones that were passed down that fit you the closest.
Oh.
Yeah. So, and on the label, they've got nice little things that says stuff. These are our bird nesters for outside. that you can hang in trees
Oh, sure.
from our short stuff.
And they just pull the material and go.
There's a nice little writing up there about
Nice
okay,
hats.
that's, you know, why.
Well, it's definitely a beautiful place you guys got here.
Yeah, we're working it. I've had some nasty kind of weather with all this rain, cold. You know,
Interesting to say the least.
it's not good for anybody.
So just to give you a heads up, folks, we are in Alpaca Farm here in De Pere, Wisconsin.
So right now it's being cold, so we're finding shearing animals.
Oh, beautiful clothing.
Yeah, I didn't know it yet. Fuzzier.
The leg, right?
Yeah,
Something about the leg.
Yeah. The dryer ball.